Hello. Welcome in. We're live, looking back at Monday night's race. So this was round 2 of our 4-week mini-series. So there's basically a gap filler between our Assetto Corsa Competizione Season 5, Season 6. So there's a month in between. Grab a coffee or a drink and come on in. Let's have a look. So at the moment we're just in practice, so have a look at some of the cars in here. It's just Jacob escaping the pits, so have a look at the skin. So here he is here. Kind of nice, nice skin he's got there, a Ferrari. Then we have Will Dixon, the Porsche. 75, that's quite a nice skin too. High-low. Oh, bit of a lag. Not sure what happened there. So, this track, Oran Park, is one that I've raced on, God, for years. When I got into superkarting over in Australia, so probably the better part of a decade spent racing here. Then they demolished it to put houses in there, so it's all suburbs through there now. Right, we got, let's see, Mitch Haas in the, which one's he? Mercedes, okay. Haven't tried the Mercedes in this game yet, actually. It's one of my favourites in ACC, but I haven't yet given it a run in iRacing. Probably should. Okay, so Mitch, we have Will Dixon, Gunter Rowe, of course. In the Yoshimura sushi, Chinese 2-minute noodles, Japanese flavoured car. I have no idea what that writing is, but yeah, it's quite a cool livery, nevertheless. Back to Will. Troy Goring. I'm going to have to ask Troy how to pronounce his name properly, his surname. If it's Gorange or Goring. Gorangy. Alright. Next up, Joel Amos. What car is that? Oh, that's the Ford GT. That looks cool. It almost looks like the old Pantera, Di Tommaso Pantera. Like sort of a hybrid, old school Ferrari, Di Tommaso. That's cool. I quite like that one. So that's Joel. That's me. So I just went on Trading Paints, had a quick look, and found the old tried and tested Golf livery. So threw that one on, give that one a run. But one thing I've got to figure out in this game is how to stop the rear tyres from getting too hot. Back to Jacob, we've got Harrison, getting a bit of air off the top of the bridge there on the Porsche. It's a nice Shell Helix or V-Power livery on the Porsche. Something different for a Porsche actually, you normally see that on a Ford. Well again, Troy, Philip Davidson. This is Phil, not Pete. He's affectionately known now. Gunter James Foster. Australia New Zealand Combined Racing League. I think we've covered everyone. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. So there's 11 people in there. So I might try and skip ahead to qualifying. Practice. Qualifying. I think you'll only see my car in qualifying. And that was lap 1. My first timed lap, so that was a write-off. And I think a few other people had the same kind of issue. Cold tyres. So we hooked her up, went around for another lap. Cool track though. I might oops, jump on board. Why not with cockpit view? So it's actually quite dark in the server due to the weather setup. Really cool undulations on this track, and it's good how you can see a lot of the track. So if you're chasing someone, they're up in the distance, you can actually see the cars going through. It looks really cool. This here's the flip-flop. It's a blind little crest over the hill. And then into turn 3, uphill. Turn 3, final turn. 3rd gear. Run it right as close as you can to the barrier. Go to TV2 maybe. Turn 1, you brake just before. Get it slowed down for T2, which is a tight hairpin. It's a rough apex hairpin. Under the bridge up to turn 3, right-hander, another hairpin. So it's 2nd gear. Get a good run out, use a little bit of the runoff. Okay, little bump as you cross over that infield section. And it's a tight right-hander that opens up. So 3rd gear over the bridge. Nice big sweeper. Then you drop down. Car gets a little bit light as you turn in. And then gains grip and then gets a little bit light again. Gains grip again here. And then there's a lot of off camber on the exit, some of these corners. So you find like as you're coming out the car, you've got to be really careful on your throttle. Very short track and very exciting. There's not much breathing space on this track. Pretty much concentrating the whole way around. There we go. That was my lap, and I ended up on pole somehow. So I was well happy with that. So 4 people didn't get a lap in, obviously just ran wide or didn't get valid laps, so skip forward a bit. So basically I'm on pole, 2nd James Foster, 3rd Joel Amos, then Mitch Haas, Jacob Wadsworth, Troy Gorringe, Phil Davidson, Pete Dawson, Gunter Rowe, Harrison Bala, and Will Dixon. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a warm-up lap, so we can have a look at some of the skins while we're doing that. Let's see, TV1 maybe? Trying to get some heat in the back tyres. That's one way to do it, just rev the snot out of it in 1st gear. So the replays in this do look really good. It's almost it is a shame this track doesn't exist anymore because it's such a cool, fun track to drive on. And we're away. I got caught sleeping. James got the jump straight up. Joel in 3rd. And Jacob in 4th. Good tight race up front here, actually. Wow, it's tight race at the back too. You can see that. So I put this on most exciting, and we'll. Oh, that was a. Who was that? That was Joel, I think. Oh no. Okay, let's have a look. It looked like maybe a touch up. No. Not a touch-up, they were not even close to each other. Let's have a look at blimp cam. Ford goes around. Might have been trying to avoid, but everyone else got through there pretty cleanly, so that's cool. TV3, let's go. No, I like TV2 better. So this is Pete Dawson, loves the white Lamborghini. In ACC runs that as well, that same livery, just pure white, no sponsors. Okay, so this is going too wide into turn 1. So Will and Jacob. No, who's in that other Porsche? Is that Harrison? Harrison, right. So it's Harrison in the Helix, Jacob in the Ferrari, and then Will Dixon in the Porsche, followed by Pete Dawson. And what? Oh no, that's Troy. Sorry, not Jacob. Wow, side by side across the flip flop. You don't see that very often. So that would have been Harrison and Jacob doing that then. That's quite cool. Alright, a little bit of a lead stretching out the front. This is where the action is. There's 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Yeah. Yeah, so 2 Ferraris, Jacob, then Troy. Man, you guys are having a great battle in here, right? We were out the front, but kind of lonely compared to this. This is awesome racing. Oh. William Dixon looking for a bit of run on Troy. Oh, was it a tap there? I think there might have been a little bit of a touch up. Let's go. How can we go slow? Yep, just a little bit of a tag. Unlucky. Yeah, poor Troy got stuck on the hill. Hope you didn't get, like, you can get your car actually stuck. Yeah, you did. Trying to get back on because it's such a steep angle getting onto the track. Does he get back off? Nope, has to escape. Stink. Alright, let's have a look at the front quickly. So, this is James Foster, and I'm still chasing him down. So my tyres were still okay at this point. He got ahead a bit, and then I sort of reeled him in a little bit, and then I just started cooking my tyres, rears. And apparently I'm downshifting too hard on this in this game, rather than using the brakes to slow it down. Which is kind of odd, because coming from supercarts, that's what you have to do. You have to brake hard, and not use the engine at all. So, kind of relearning my lessons again. Oh, it's James on fire, so he's won both rounds so far, just through being fast and consistent. Alright, let's go to blimp cam. What can we see? Where's the most exciting? Yep, Pete and Will. Yeah, I found the Porsche really quick through this section, getting off that bottom, that corner, getting up towards the hill. We just seemed to turn in really well and just hook up, go. So Harrison 3rd, Jacob 4th, that's 3rd, 4th, Pete 5th, and Will 6th. Oh, so Pete has done a bit of a blink. He's back. Where did he reappear? there. Can be a bit frightening when that happens. Chopper cam. They should change that to drone. Scenic. Nah, that's no good. Right, TV2 it is. Oh, there we go. Pete blinking again. Yep, brings back a lot of memories, this track. It's awesome. Oh, that was close. That was even closer, but in control. This game does the drafting really well, which ACC doesn't seem to like. And drafting is a massive part of motorsport. So for it to not work is a bit of a bummer, or not work as well. Ooh. So for Pete, we must be blinking for him. So that would be pretty scary to race like that. Okay, so he's just got past Jacob, who shuts the door quickly. And Pete, incidentally, is quick in iRacing. He's yeah, he is fast, and he is fast in ACC as well. Actually, in the Lambo. So it's not surprising to see him making moves. Well, getting a little bit on the ripple. That's hard to see if you don't know the track that well. Easy to get two tyres on the side. Well, using all the track. When we used to race in the karts, they'd have foam pads all the way around that wall in case you did hit the wall. Probably worse actually, because they'd grab you and spin you, or grip, throw you in. Whereas just wall, you sort of hit it and bounce off, even in a kart. So. Yeah. Well, welcome in. Say good day if you're watching. So go around, up over the bridge. Fast right-hander, drop into this sweeping right. Little dog leg. Yep. Yeah, and this is like one of the old school tracks where if you go off of the grass, it's like ice. So it pays to keep it on the. Oh, he got the wall that time. He's getting closer and closer. He's pushing. Let's jump in his cockpit, have a look from his point of view. Here we go. That's him. You don't want to relive this one. I don't blame you. I'm the same, Harrison. I didn't have a good one. Hey Andy, how you doing, man? Whoa! Holy Jesus! Did well to catch that one. That was out of control. Very close to. Were you racing the Porsche, Harrison? You were, eh? You had the Helix, Shell Helix Porsche. I think it looks on point. It's turning quite well. Here we go. Past Jacob. Yeah. I reckon this track, when we do another series, we should do like in a low-powered open wheeler or an MX-5 or something. Something's a bit slower, where you can fight a bit more. Whoop. It's like his brakes ran out of talent. Love the look of that GT though. That car looks cool. it looks real old school. It's really cool. Hey Ben Andy, what's going on, mate? At work again? Working hard, as always. Anyway, so quickly out in front. Go through them all. So we got James Foster in first. Me in second. Pete third. Hang on, where am I? Going there. So yep, Pete in third. William in fourth. Harrison fifth. Jacob sixth. Joel seventh. Gunter eighth. Pace car ninth. Mitch Haas 10th. Phil Davidson 11th. And Troy Orange 12th. Well, of course the pace car was included, so. Alright, so go back to the most exciting, which is these two. That's Jacob and not Will Dixon, Joel Amos. No, it's flicked, okay, so now we're going to focus on, this is Will Dixon, the Porsche, with Harrison catching. So Harrison was going pretty quick. I'd say like the top half of our drivers are all A-rated, A-licensed, so we've done plenty of miles and these things. That's all relative though. Love how they do the graphics on the wheels, like the white walls. It's done really well. Whoa! How did he not spin? I want to see that quickly from his point of view. That was close. Okay, so that was Jacob. Joel, I think. Cockpit. That was a Porsche, actually. Who was it? It was a Porsche. Oh, Will Dixon. Okay, here we go. Oh, it looks like he got on the grass, actually, when he hit the brakes. Yep. Whoa. Takes the motorbike little add-on. They used to slow the bikes down. Nice. Good catch. Back on Jacob. Jacob and Joel. Joel's right behind him. Nice little drift. I can't remember what that corner's called. This is the flip-flop. And down into the final turn. It's not a big straight, but it's fast enough to get up to about 240, I think. Oh, nice tight line for Joel. But yeah. Oh. It's tough on that. You got it's partial throttle until you can get it right down. Just to get out of the corner and let it wheels bind up. This game teaches you patience on the throttle. You've got to really control the car with the throttle a lot more than other games. Yep, forward's a little bit loose over the top of the flip-flop. And Jacob's still holding position. So 17 minutes in, I think. Yep, into the race. It's a 35 minute race total. So not quite, only about halfway, roughly halfway. can try and catch the, let's see. So it was first, James Foster, yep. It's me in second. So it was the gap first to second. Third place, Pete Dawson. I think fourth was Harrison at that point. Okay. Let's have a look through. So James, yep, James in the lead. I'm second. Pete third. Harrison fourth. Will Dixon fifth. Jacob sixth. Joel seventh. Gunter eighth. Take another, just a little bit of a rallycross. Mitch in the pits. So Troy looks like he's through there. So he'll be ninth, I think. And then back to James. So I think we'd pretty much spread out by then. You might see me a bit further on, spinning in the excitement. Most exciting camera work. Down into turn 1, turn 2 complex. Ooh, who's that off? Oh! 3 people off. Someone dropped some oil or something down. That's James going over the bridge, and then there'll be me coming through just off the bridge. No, Pete. So that was me coming off the bridge. That's Pete. It looks like Will, and then Harrison. Yeah. Harrison's view. No, back to Will. Okay, let's get off that. TV1. That's a great shot. It's high speed through that turn. Well, scary in a supercar. We're doing about 230 k's through there. No seat belts, no roll cage. Throw it in. Right, so still looking at Will Dixon and Harrison. So I think that's 4th and 5th, I think. Yeah, Pete's in 3rd. I'm 2nd. James 1st. 3rd, 4th. Right. Harrison 5th. And these two still the most exciting. I love it, like, and it was like this in the real track. You just show like, so jump in his cockpit, so you can see the cars in the background when you're racing. That's really cool. And it's like that in real life. You can see where your competitors are. So you're cruising along, you can see the guys in the background going along the horizon. There's not many tracks that have that kind of layout that allows that. So it's pretty unique, this track. Even there too, you can see them coming back along the main straight. 180 k's, 190 k's up over the flip-flop, back down to 100 for the final turn. So see what his top speed is down the end here. So it's 160, 170, 180, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, yep, 240, right on, 241 before he hits the brakes. So but still a fair bit of speed. Yeah, feel pretty spread out by now. I think, I know I had a couple of shitty laps. Is that Phil Davidson? Driving the Beamer, the only Beamer in the field. And it looks like Jacob behind him, maybe. Or it could be Troy. Yep, no, it's Jacob. Okay. Incidentally, I should probably mention our sponsor at this point. So this series is brought to you by True to Life Racing Designs, obviously Rainlight Racing. True to Life Racing Designs, Trek 31 or T-Rec 31 is Nathan Henderson and myself, CrossyNZ. So we have 2 more rounds. Next week, next Monday, we go to Oran Park. It's another same sort of race format. And then the week after that, we do an oval, NASCAR trucks. So that's going to be different. I think it's going to be Charlotte Speedway maybe, or one of those. But just take us right outside our comfort zone, our norm. It should be a lot of fun. And then we've got Season 6 and ACC kicking off 2 weeks after the finale of this series. We've already got 20 registrations from before I started streaming tonight, so we're probably going to end up around the 40 mark, I imagine, which is good. Our final race this season, we had 26 still racing, so definitely getting one of the bigger grids in the ACC communities at the moment at the end of the rounds. Well, all the way through, to be honest, so it's going pretty good. Okay, you can see Jacob getting hungry here. Right, just jump on board with him. Let's go, Gyro. A little bit of a slide. Yeah, I think we'll take a bit of a look at the time and see what people have got. That's what we did this time. Find out who's going to enter and what content they have. Whoa, that was a good save. Well, Oran Park was a paid track, wasn't it, Harrison? Pretty sure it was. Said Oran Park was a paid track, wasn't it? Like one you had to buy. I don't think it was free. Oh, true. Slide signs. Hey, bro. How you been? Haven't seen you online for a while. I thought you'd be in with us on this, actually, being an iRacer. Holy shit balls. That's not how you brake for the final turn. I don't even know how many turns this track has on it. Yeah, he's showing us how it's done, that's for sure. Some cool skins. Oh yeah, so Pete's ahead of me at that point, so I've made my mistakes. Jacob, Troy. Yeah, he's James. Ah, right. So what, they race on a Monday night? The SCRNZ, whatever they are. Oh, I didn't see him do that. I don't remember him doing that. So who's next? Troy, Jacob. So Pete's in second at this point, so James got quite a gap, and then back to me in yeah, there you go. I just could not get my rear tyres to hang in there. Oh, supercars, right, okay. That's me being overtaken by Will. And I think that's where I ended, 4th. Right. Most exciting, what do we got? Phil Davidson. Oh, you're leading the championship. Sweet. Supercars NZ. Monday's practice night for the week. Got to practice. Oh, yeah. So what night's your GT3 class on? Right, okay. Oh, nice. Well, you're always quick. So good to see you doing it. Tuesday V8s, are you? Oh, yep. I love the sound of the tyres. Tyres don't squeal in real life. Race tyres, they tear like that. That tearing sound. That's realistic. Road tyres squeal, not race tyres. In iRacing, feel way quicker than an ACC. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting there. I think I need to buy a car rather than race that Ferrari. I need to get something a bit better. So it looks like Pete come around to put a lap on, I think it's Jacob or Troy, one of the two. Whoa! No, I think that is Jacob. That is a dead Ferrari. It won't even turn left. He's going to make it to the pit lane, that's for sure. Top 3 or 4 on any track. Oh, yeah. So how far are we in? We must be getting towards the end now, so... Yeah, so that's the 30-minute mark. So James still in front. Troy's a lap down. Pete's in second. Will in third. Should be me in fourth. Joel in fifth, the GT. Phil Davidson in sixth. Where does he turn 2? Boys in the pits. Then Gunter. 7th maybe. Yep. All the boys lined up, so. Someone exiting pit lane. Who's that? Jacob. Looks like Gunther was having a good skid around. He was finding it difficult as well, I think, in the Ferrari. This for me, it was good. I could push hard, but as soon as I did, the rear tyres would just slowly come up, and then they'd let go. So it's almost like you have to nurse the car all the time, or maybe I've just got to find a better setup for it, or change my driving. Gunther, Philippe, Joel. Quite like this Golf setup though. The Golf livery. It's pretty cool. I love the orange on blue for some reason. It's probably because the being New Zealand, I guess, with McLaren connection. The pit bunnies. Will Dixon, 3rd place still. That's a cool livery too. I quite like that. That Porsche 75. Someone have another spin in the background. A car in the wall. Jacob. Can't park there, sir. Oh yeah, Pete doing his vanishing, reappearing trick. Troy's still going, lap down. I think Gunther's a lap down too at that point. Yep, that was James, just passed him. Right. What cars do you reckon for next season? Next time we do it, Harrison? You reckon GT3s or a total different class? There's Gunther in the background spinning, I think. He's just tight as anything, eh? Car just looks hooked up. Yeah, probably if we mix, if we do, oh yeah. Bit of tracks, Nords, Daytona, Sebring. Sebring's cool. I like Sebring. Yeah, Daytona's alright. Nords could be tough, and it tends to separate the field quite a bit. Not much passing, but we could do it. Where are we now? So this must be the last lap, I would say. Pete's still 2nd. Will Dixon 3rd. Me 4th. Joel in 5th. Still hanging in there. And then Philip Davidson. And then Troy. And then Gunther. So better watch James do his final. The scenic view, cross the line. Here he comes to win. Nice work, mate. Another one. 2 from 2. And 2nd place will be Pete Dawson. There he goes. 3rd place was Will Dixon, I think. Yep, Will Dixon there. Then it should be me 4th. And Joel Amos in 5th. Yep, so there's me. Joel. So James, Pete, Will, me, Joel, Gunther in 5th, 6th, Phil Davidson 7th, Troy 8th, Jacob 9th, Harrison 10th, Mitch Haas 11th. And that was our round 2. Still going round. Okay, well that's tonight's effort, which is the race review for Monday, so we'll kill it there. Nice short one, short stream. Thanks to all the sponsors, thanks to drivers for showing up, supporting it. And I'll see you Monday night for Lime Rock Park in these same cars. So, mind you, this we're not limiting anyone to drive the same exact car every week. They can choose a different type of car if they want. So just because James is in a Porsche here, he doesn't have to have the Porsche next week. And then of course the final round is going to be the NASCAR trucks. Nice orderly rows of people in the crowd. Can't see the drag strip in the background here either. There's like a whole big complex over the back. or used to be, and motocross and all sorts of stuff. And this here is the kart complex. They use all these twisty in-road bits for the go-karts. Surely that was the last lap. Okay, maybe not. James is still running. That was cool. Do we see checkered flag out yet? Nope, still green lights. Pete second. Will Dixon come through in third, so it's about a straightaway. Me in fourth. Flip-flop way back. Joel in fifth. I think Joel made a little bit of an error. Gunther in sixth. Fifth, yeah, sixth. Phil seventh. And then the rest in the pits. I saw one guy destroy his elbow on that corner, hit the wall, and yeah, in a cart, made a mess of himself. 35 laps. Right. Okay. So it's lap 44, I see, right. Yep. Yep, so he's just started lap 35 now. I love how faded the Coca-Cola sign is too. Like it's been there since 1970. Because it probably has. Or had. One more lap. There we go, there's the checkered flag. Nice, well done, James. First place. And second, of course, Pete Dawson. Good effort, and it's just solid as always. Typical, very typical Pete. I think Will Dixon in third. And then I'll be coming through in fourth at some point in a second. Yep, there's me slowing down, fourth. Fifth, Joel Amos. Sixth, Gunter. Seventh, Philip. Eighth, Troy. Ninth, Jacob. 10, Harrison, and then Mitch. 11th. Just trying to find a photo. Actually, I've got a really good image at Oran Park in my cart, coming out of a corner, and it was I was sliding, and the outside edge of the tyre was actually peeling off the rim. You could see gap between the rim and the bead of the tyre. Just sort of highlighting why we used to run bead locks on those. Don't know, can't see it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh, that's it. Another week done, and we'll catch the drama next week. There he is coming in. Cool. Alright. See you. Goodbye. Oh, once more, I'll just thank the sponsors. Racing, True to Life Designs, T-Rec 31, and Crossy 43. If you haven't subscribed, or even just liked, followed, give us a like. Also on YouTube, so the links across there. Crossy 43 at Crossy 43 YouTube. Flick us a like, subscribe, and we'll keep providing content. I'll see you next week. Cool. Catch ya. Shall I throw a raid? I think I shall. I don't have a racing raid at the moment. I've got a friend playing Grey Zone Warfare, so I'll throw you at him. That's what the other boys are playing at the moment, so keep you occupied for a little while. See ya.
That was a quick stream. Cheers for the rain, brother. The race debrief must have been fairly short and sweet. iRacing is shorter. Oh, okay, yeah. Minute ute race. What ute were you racing, bro? Please tell me not a dunny door. Oh. Got you. Minute is in. Not a right. Missing the Steve-O in his proper England.